one specific part of the body you can really save right now, the pockets. But if somebody's not having money, the person is sick. That is what shock you right now. And God himself is a creator. And he is a creator, and he created all the things you are seeing today. And you are there, you are not creating anything today. Whose image are you? Risk is part of the game.
Hello guys, we are having a conversation with Mr. Theophilus Asante of Grow Digital, and we are going to know more about what he does, his organization, and interestingly, the journey so far in what he is doing. Hello, sir. You are welcome to this episode.
Thank you very much.
I'd like you to introduce yourself to us. I mean, I've left a lot of things, Maggie and stuff out. Can you tell us who you are and
all right, like I told you.
Yes.
Today is going to be one of the coolest interviews.
Okay.
Yes. I want us to feel free, guys. All right, so I go by the name Asante Theophilus Granting. Just call me ATK Universe, all socials. And I'm the founder of Grow Digital, which is a platform which is helping people monetize their digital knowledge. So whether you are somebody who is creating ebooks, courses, mentorships, digital download, anything digital, or you are somebody who is looking at making money online through digital sales. So if you want to sell digital products, you don't have any of them, you can just plug into the platform, pick any of the products there and sell for commissions. So that's basically what I do. But professionally, I'm a nurse as well.
You are a nurse? Oh.
Yes, I'm a registered nurse.
Wow, that's interesting. So how is it with the shifts?
Well,
moving from medicine, nurse, and now you are into tech?
Health is all about saving lives, right?
Exactly.
And one specific part of the body you can really save right now, the pockets. So yes, we need to, whilst you are saving the health aspect, we need to save the pockets as well. So people need to make money, right?
Oh, okay. So if I got you right, does that mean you are into tech because of the money?
Well, I am not really into the tech because of money, but if somebody's not having money, the person is sick.
Very true. So how has the journey been so far as a founder?
Okay, so it's not been really rough, but initial phases of doing anything is not on a silver platter. But we've been pushing through small, combining it with health. Sometimes I actually started my national service at Kwalebu.
Okay.
That's where I was doing my internship. And, as a bigger hospital like that, combining their stressful shifts and then doing all other things aside too.
Okay.
Sometimes it becomes really hard, but we are pulling through small.
So are you able to hit the target so far? Before then, I want to know, who are your targeted audience?
So currently our targeted audience are both creators, right? People who want to sign up as vendors or creators to put their courses, their ebooks, and all of that there to sell. And secondly, affiliate marketers, which can be anybody at all watching this live right now.
Okay. And
the person can just create an account to become an affiliate and pick any of the products on the platform to sell for commissions. You get? So you don't need to create anything on your own before you can make money now. No excuse.
That sounds interesting. But are you able to meet your target audience now?
Yes. Our team are doing well.
Okay.
By reaching out to most of the people that need to get this chance or this opportunity. And then some of our stream affiliates are also helping find their colleagues that want to also know more about it. It's also helping boost it a bit. So far so good.
So this is the first time I'm getting to hear this. Is there something you are doing to make sure that your organization is well known to people, especially to reach your targeted audience?
We live in a digital market now.
Yeah.
A digital world now. Everything is moving online. And when it comes to reaching out audience, I feel like it's a system and it's a skill that we need to learn. And my team has been doing great when it comes to that. Even though we still need more publicity at the moment. The stage of the business, we need more of publications. We need more of attention to it so that more people can get access to this opportunity. I think that's basically it.
Okay, so how many years is Grow the Town now?
That is what shocked you right now. So we actually launched last year
Okay.
around October, which is 2025. Yes, we launched at 2025. Even though we started working on this project for close to 2 years before the launch, we had to we met some obstacles and some things that we had to sort out before we could go
Right.
live.
So with startups, one thing I see run through them is the issue of funding. How they are able to fund these setups. How are you going with yours? How is it going for you? Or you are using
Funding.
your nursing money to fund that?
That's crazy. So when I started Godital,
Okay.
I had to start alone, right? But then I had some fans there personally. So I would say I did more of the funding myself. I had to foot
Wow.
almost, almost, almost all myself actually. Yeah, and then sometimes when it comes to capital, you don't look at just the financial capital. You can look at the human capital as well, right?
Okay.
And then the skill set. So if you yourself as the founder also has something that can cushion some parts of the production or the development as well, it makes it not really expensive as compared with somebody who is actually going to pay everyone for everything.
Yeah.
You get. So that was
So are you open to investors for now? Or because I hear most startups saying they want to figure things out first before they go in for investors. How about
well.
you? Are you open for it now?
There's a saying that if you want to go far, go with people. If you want to go fast, you can go alone.
Alone.
This is the difference here. In this sector, if you are going alone, then you should be really, really loaded. Because you have to pay yourself for everywhere you go, you have to pay yourself out.
All right.
Right? So we are looking at we are open for that, right?
Okay.
When the persons, everybody that want to also come into the business would have their own agenda, their own policies, and
Exactly. And
so if it
sometimes
comes and it meets the direction of the business and where we want to also go, I think it's something that we wouldn't say a no to it.
so since we started the conversation, something I've been running through my mind, right? I want to know what actually is the impact you want to make.
The impact is really simple to say, but not simple to be achieved.
Exactly.
And I just want to see a time where we have people getting to know that whatever they have in their head or whatever they can think of is God that gave them that particular opportunity to know what they know. And I feel like this is just going to be a bit diversion to what we are saying, but let me add up.
Okay.
I feel everyone here can monetize something. Everyone here knows something. Everyone here has an information that would benefit the next person. And sometimes when we think about a product, people really think so far that they need a specific technical knowledge or
Know
skill
how.
before they can
Exactly.
actually build something up like that. But anything you know to do can be converted to either a course, an ebook, or something digitally as an asset that you can monetize.
Okay.
And I realize that most people have this knowledge, have these technical know-hows, but they don't know how to monetize it. So one motive of the platform is that we are giving you the room for you to have all the tools necessary for you to convert any knowledge or idea you have into a digital product. And we are not only doing that, when we give you the platform to get the product,
Okay.
we are also giving you a stream of trained marketers who are also going to promote your product. And it's not a free thing, but it's a win-win because when they are promoting their products, you are giving them a commission out of any amount that they sell.
They
You
get,
So
yeah.
everyone feels satisfied at the end of the day, making money. So
Okay.
that's it.
So what will you take me, maybe as a writer or someone who does content?
Okay.
What will it take me to be on your platform?
So you can actually be on the platform in two ways, right? As I said, you can either sign up as a creator or a vendor, right?
As a what?
A creator
Okay.
or a vendor. So meaning that either you are writing, you can sign up as a vendor and publish your ebooks on the platform.
Okay.
Right? You can decide. You have control of, over how you want people to access it, whether they should access it free, whether you want them to download it, or whether you want them to download it after payment.
Okay.
Right? We have the systems to protect that particular. It's your intellectual property. You decide how you want it to be. So you can decide to put your books on the platform and let people promote it at a particular commission.
Okay. So at a particular commission, that
Yes.
means I have to pay something.
No, you are not supposed to pay having your product there. What you are doing is that you set the amount that you want your book to be. So let's say your book is 1,000 CDs, right?
Okay.
I'm used to big numbers. So let's say your book is 1,000 CDs.
Okay.
And you have a commission of 20% for people that promotes it. Meaning that when somebody sells your product, which is the ebook, they are going to get 200 series commission. Right? So anybody who is also seeing your ebook might also be interested in, oh, okay, this ebook is 1,000 Ghana, and when I sell to even just one person, I'm getting 200 CDs.
Okay.
Okay, what does it take for me to sell this product? What are some testimonials from the ebooks that people can utilize to understand the value of what they are paying for?
Okay.
Right? That one too is in your power. You can decide they get access to certain resources for promotion, certain communities for promotion.
Okay.
You get all this opportunity to, sell your product on the platform.
This is really very innovative. And I love the way you think. To have gone this far to be able to create this means you have a special gift that you want to use to help people.
Everyone is special.
So now I want to know, because with all these things, with all what you have said, I think you are passionate about what you are saying and it's out of experience. But let's get to the aspect of weaknesses
Okay.
at the organization level. What are some of the critical things that you have gone through already? I know at a point you felt like, oh, what am I even doing? Am I doing the right thing?
Okay. When it comes to online businesses like this, there is one particular thing I've really studied so far, and we have personally faced it as well.
Okay.
Is when it comes to dealing with people, right? You are dealing with thousands of people from different locations at a time.
Yeah.
And different countries as well, because currently we are enrolled on 4 countries. We are looking at expanding though, but we are currently on 4: Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, and then Cameroon for now.
Wow.
And one main problem is dealing with people, right? When it comes to how you understand, see, some people cannot even open email inbox. Sometimes it can get so bad like that, right?
Yeah.
That people don't know. Technically, people don't know how to use some platforms, no matter how you make the onboarding simple and all of that. That is one. But to the management aspect and how, a broader view problem that we have now, which currently we are still even battling some of them, which even brought us here as well to AI.
Okay.
Is when it comes to, payments, since we are doing cross borders. Let's assume somebody from Kenya or somebody from Ethiopia
Okay.
is having their product on the platform. As the vendor need to be paid, the affiliates need to be paid as well. So both receiving cash and sending cash out, we need these payment platforms. And sometimes it gets a bit difficult with the platforms,
I get that.
compliances, and then a lot.
I get that. So when things get tough, what motivates you?
I believe I am someone that believes that I don't expect the beginning to be best. I believe I don't expect anything good to come easily. I don't actually expect that things will just be really smooth, like smooth. But what I believe in is growing a step at a time. So I always say this: when you go to my room, I have a bigger portrait there, a single step at a time.
Wow.
Because I believe that things can go bad, but just make sure you are moving forward. So sometimes We just need to get alternatives for like the platforms, so that when this particular platform is having issues or any challenges, we just notify our people to switch to an alternative,
Right.
to just make sure that business is also moving.
Right. But have you had cases around fraud already?
Oh,
Cyber
it's normal,
security.
guy. See, people will test you. You will be there at the back end and see people are trying
to
to
hack
enter
into
the
the
system.
system.
That one is normal. I think it's a normal thing on any tech-based platform.
Yeah.
As far as it is dealing with online, I mean computers, you should expect that.
That's nice.
So yeah, we've been encountering some of them. We've been personally dealing with some of them, and yes, the management is doing well.
we thank God for that. So we are going to wrap up everything, right?
Oh, sure.
But I want us to divert a bit.
Okay.
African youth in Africa, do you think they are up to the game of getting into the tech industry, or they are just relaxed and looking at the bigger people do it?
Okay, so I'll firstly ask you what you mean by bigger people.
So bigger people in
okay.
the sense of um, people who are already making it, people who already have money in the ecosystem.
Okay.
So they just sit somewhere and pump the money into tech because they know that there's going to be so much outcome from it. Meanwhile, the youth or the younger people, because they think they don't have the capital, they are just sitting somewhere and they have the ideas, they have the talent, but they are not forthcoming.
Okay.
So, do you think it's an issue that has to do with capital, as I mentioned,
Okay.
or they don't really believe in themselves? You have been able to push out for
Okay.
many. I think you are in the best position to talk to us about what are some of the reasons why people are not willing to come out.
That's tough. Because this is the general thing that I mean, everyone here looking at me right now can testify to that. And like I told you, I have some personal beliefs that have been driving me all the way, right? And one of them is that when you do a lot of research, you get access to information, right? You get data, which obviously give you information.
Okay.
And when you rightfully apply this information directly, it doesn't work. You need the knowledge from the information,
Right.
right? And after you get access to this knowledge, the rightful application of knowledge is wisdom. And I feel like we are in a space where most people are not because they are not getting access to the data or the information,
Okay.
but getting the knowledge out of this information they are receiving to now start implementing them becomes a problem. See, someone will watch this particular podcast here, like even if it's 3 hours, the person will watch everything to the end.
Very
But
true.
when the person puts down that phone or closes that laptop, he's done. People are afraid of starting out because sometimes they feel they need everything figured out before they start.
Yeah.
That is the problem we are facing here. I mean, in Africa, let me just be broad that way. People are getting access to the information. When they go online, they see other people doing it. Somebody will see their colleagues, their age mates, people they are even better off than.
Yeah.
They are doing it. But, bro, they are just scared and they are waiting for the best time, which that word also does not exist. So they will keep waiting. They will keep getting inspired every single day. And at the end of the day, they don't do anything
They will
because the
sleep.
action aspect of it, it's not there.
They'll sleep on it.
They won't. Look, you see, I told you something initially. Most of us say we are Christians, right? And this is a bit diversion.
Yeah.
And as a Christian, you know that God said He created us in His own image. I always say this, and God Himself is a creator.
Yeah.
Look at the world, the heavens, the earth, the things in it. If God created you as His image, and He is a creator, and He created all the things you are seeing today, and you are there, you are not creating anything today, whose image are you?
This is very thick.
Everyone needs to be a builder. Everyone needs to be a creator because He said you are God's image. It's not necessary that you are going to build the next Facebook, next Instagram, next TikTok.
Okay.
But there is something definitely in you that you have been thinking about. Funny enough, you are not the only one thinking that way. some of us will wait till we see somebody materialize what we have been thinking about, and we will like, oh, Charlie,
That
this
was
was
my
what.
idea.
And so what?
Very true. Very true.
Were you able to materialize it? So I feel like that's the problem here in Africa, Ghana here, and the youth. Guy,
Right.
I feel the only way out is letting people understand that risk is part of the game. You cannot achieve whatever you want to start if you never start. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he said something. He said, no one did when they started. Ideas don't come fully formed. It only becomes clearer whilst you are working on them. And I feel we, the youth, most of the time does not give ourselves the chance to even take the first step to see whether the way will be clear whilst we move
Or
around.
not. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Wow. So let's take this as your last words. So what encouragement do you have for someone who is trying to build like you have, but because of these uncertainties, they are not so sure if they will be able to strive in? What are your last words? And this is going to sum everything up.
If I have one last thing to tell somebody listening to me right now, right, a youth, I think it's not going to be that long. The only thing I'll tell you is that thing you are seeing in your head, as far as you can imagine it, if you can imagine, like you can create that vision, that picture in your head, it's just a sign that the world is showing you that you can actually achieve that thing. It's always going to be unclear. You are going to doubt yourself. You are going to doubt what you have. You are going to doubt the people around you. You are going to
Okay.
doubt the right people you should even reach out to. But trust me, if you start working on it, the way becomes clearer. That thing in your head, don't let it die. Because trust me, if you don't do it, someone else will pick up that idea and do it without telling you or asking you anything. You can always be the best version of yourself. And trust me, if somebody on the street could do it today, I am sure you can also make it happen. So that's my
Wow.
last message.
So you can always be the best version of yourself, but if you are not doing it and someone on the street is doing it, the person stands out.
Exactly.
And these are the last words of Mr. Theophilus, if I got the name right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just call me ATK Universe on all handles.
for short.
So all handles ATK Universe. That's all.
So it was nice speaking to you, and I
The
appreciate
pleasure
your
is mine.
time. Thank you.
It was nice having me here as well.
Yeah,
And I'll see you some other time.
definitely.
Make sure you create an account for your ebooks. Okay? Create an account for your ebooks.
I definitely will.
People already ready to promote them. Okay?
I definitely
And
will.
if somebody also want to, promote the products and get paid, that one is there. You can just sign up an account as an affiliate on the platform. You just go to growthetower.com and sign up an account. And you can just pick any of the products at the marketplace. Look at the percentages. You can some products comes up to even 70% commission because a digital product. You are
Yeah.
reselling the same thing. I mean, you don't need to create more of it to stock or anything like that. So
Right.
you can also do that. Some SHS students, tertiary students, even JHS students are making money out of it weekly, and the payout is weekly. You don't need any card. You get paid straight to your mobile money account, so you don't need PayPal and all those. We are trying to cut down all those payments ways as well
All
to
right.
make the system simple for sorry to say the common Ghanaian at the corner to also make something for themselves.
Great. So we are going to display his social handles on the page. Do well to follow him and get to know more about what he does. See you another time.
All right.